Imagine boarding a plane, only for it to vanish into thin air, leaving no trace or explanation. In the annals of aviation history, few mysteries have provoked as much intrigue and speculation as the disappearance of Malaysian Airlines flight MH370. Picture this. It's March 8th, 2014. A plane, a Boeing 777 to be precise, is being prepared for a routine flight. It's Malaysian Airlines flight MH370, ready to embark on a journey from Kuala Lumpur, the heart of Malaysia, to Beijing, the bustling capital of China. On board are 239 souls. 227 are passengers hailing from various corners of the world, each with their own stories, their own dreams. The remaining 12 are crew members, experienced and trained, their minds focused on delivering their passengers safely to their destination. But as we now know, this was no ordinary flight. It was a flight that would leave a void in the world's consciousness, a flight that would seemingly defy the laws of nature and existence. As the plane ascended into the night sky, no one could have predicted the enigma that was about to unfold. As the minutes turned into hours and contact with the plane was lost, it became clear that something was terribly wrong. The flight that had taken off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport had disappeared from radar screens, vanished without a trace. An airplane, a modern marvel of technology built to withstand extreme conditions and equipped with advanced tracking systems, had somehow slipped into oblivion. The world watched in disbelief. How could a plane, especially one as large as a Boeing 777, simply disappear? Where were the 239 people on board? These were questions that would haunt aviation experts, investigators, and the families of those on board for years to come. The plane took off, and then it was as if it had never existed. The clock began ticking at 12:41 a.m., the moment MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur. As the Boeing 777 ascended into the night sky, the passengers and crew aboard could not have known the mystery they were about to plunge into. At 1:19 a.m., a seemingly routine transmission was made. "Good night, Malaysian 370, were the last words heard from the flight deck. These words would echo in the minds of investigators, relatives, and mystery enthusiasts for years to come. Just 2 minutes later, at 1:21 a.m., the flight's transponder ceased transmitting. This device, which communicates vital information such as altitude and speed to air traffic control, went eerily silent. But the plane did not immediately vanish. Instead, it began to deviate from its planned route. Instead of continuing on its path towards Beijing, the aircraft veered off course. The reason for this sudden change in direction remains one of the many enigmas surrounding MH370. The last confirmed sighting of the plane was by a military radar at 2:22 a.m. It was then that MH370 became a ghost, continuing to fly without transmitting any information. The plane, along with its 239 souls on board, was now a phantom, haunting the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean. And then, silence. The plane disappeared from radar screens, swallowed by the vastness of the night sky. As dawn broke, the world woke up to the chilling news: MH370 was missing. With the first light of day, a wave of urgency swept across the globe. The initial search efforts were centered on the South China Sea, where the aircraft last communicated with air traffic control. The skies were scanned, the seas were scoured, but the plane was nowhere to be found. As hours turned into days, the search area expanded, reaching out to the Andaman Sea. The world watched, holding its collective breath as search crews from multiple countries joined forces. It was not just a search for a missing plane, it was a search for answers, for closure, for 239 souls who were on board. This multinational search effort was unprecedented in scale, the largest in aviation history. The vastness of the ocean, the complexity of the task, the urgency of the mission, all came together in a desperate race against time. Satellites scanned the seas, ships crisscrossed the ocean, planes hovered in the sky, all hunting for any sign of the missing aircraft. In an attempt to locate the plane, the focus shifted to the southern Indian Ocean based on satellite data. Sonar searches were initiated, scouring the seabed, diving into depths unknown. It was a daunting task, a needle in a haystack situation. The harsh weather, the unforgiving sea, the treacherous underwater terrain, all added to the challenge. Yet despite the odds, the search continued. Day after day, night after night, the teams pressed on, driven by hope, determination, and a commitment to solve this baffling mystery. The world watched, waited, and prayed. But as the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the plane remained elusive. The ocean kept its secrets, the skies stayed silent. The mystery of MH370 deepened, leaving behind a trail of questions, a void of answers. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and then years. Yet MH370 remained elusive. In the absence of concrete evidence, theories and speculations filled the void. As the search for flight MH370 continued, the lack of tangible leads gave birth to a plethora of theories. Some were plausible, grounded in aviation knowledge and precedent, while others veered into the realm of the bizarre and the inexplicable. One of the most discussed theories was pilot suicide. Some speculated that the pilot, or perhaps the co-pilot, intentionally steered the plane off course and into the depths of the ocean. However, despite extensive background checks and psychological evaluations, no evidence has been found to suggest that either man was in a state of mind that would lead to such a tragic decision. Then, there was the hijacking theory. Could a passenger or a group of passengers have taken control of the plane? Again, the lack of evidence made this theory difficult to prove. Despite combing through passenger lists and conducting thorough investigations, no links to known terrorist organizations or individuals with the skills to carry out such an act were discovered. Mechanical failure was another possibility. Did a catastrophic malfunction doom the plane and its passengers? But if so, why was there no distress signal? Why did the plane continue flying for 7 hours? The absence of wreckage in the initial search area only added to the confusion. As the years passed, fragments of the plane began washing up on the coasts of Africa. These pieces of debris sparked hope and speculation. Could they provide the clues needed to solve the mystery? Yet even these tangible remnants added more questions than answers. The vast distance between the presumed crash site and the location of the debris baffled experts. Each theory, each piece of debris added to the mystery rather than solving it. And so the disappearance of flight MH370 remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time. A decade later, the search for MH370 is far from over. The tendrils of time may have wound their way around the 10 years since the disappearance of Malaysian Airlines flight MH370, but the quest to uncover the truth remains relentless. Recently, the Malaysian authorities have made a significant decision: to resume the search for the missing aircraft. It was a move that reignited the flame of hope, a testament to their unwavering commitment to solve this decade-old enigma. The Transport Minister, Anthony Loke, confirmed the discussions with Ocean Infinity, a world-renowned marine survey company, known for its advanced technology and unparalleled expertise. Ocean Infinity, a name that's been associated with the MH370 investigation before, has come back into the picture. This time, they've come forward with a new proposal, a fresh approach to narrow down the search area. They're not just looking for a needle in a haystack, they're trying to define where the haystack is in the first place. It's a daunting task, no doubt, but one they are willing to take on. The commitment of the Malaysian government is unyielding, with no expense spared. For them, it's not just about finding a lost plane, it's about answering the lingering questions, about fulfilling promises made to the families of the 239 souls on board, about finding closure. It's about solving a mystery that has baffled the world for a decade. The search for MH370 is a testament to human resilience, to our relentless pursuit of the truth, to our refusal to let mysteries remain unsolved. It's a reminder that even the most baffling of enigmas can be unraveled, given time, effort, and unwavering commitment. MH370, a flight number that will forever echo in the annals of aviation history, continues to baffle and bewilder us. The search for answers continues.